You'll disappear one day, so I'll spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So if you can guess what that song is, leave it down below. You really are a true Adele fan. Today we are reading for one of my favourite people, Adele. Now, yes, I'm reading for Adele on the What Happened To segment, but we all know what happened to Adele. She's on a break. But I want to know when she's coming back. We miss her, what she's been up to. Gonna be a bit nosy. So remember to hit a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe for more videos like this, and comment down below who you want to see me read for. Who do you want to see me read for? Because I want to make content that you want to watch. Also, follow me on Instagram because I'm always asking who you want to kind of see me read for, so you can vote over there, be the first to know who I kind of am going to upload for, and just be overall involved in my content and my channel. And I want you to be involved, so remember to follow my Instagram as well. But let's read for Adele. So as I mentioned last week on my reading for Ashanti, when it comes to these What Happened To videos, I will do a spread on the angel cards, a spread on the tarot, and then a very quick summary. Oh my god, I love this woman so much. So me and Adele actually share a birthday. Fun fact there for you, 5th of May, we're both Tauruses. Adele is a real Taurus through and through. Like, she is very creative, very stubborn, likes her private space, likes her me time, alone time. A great, like, very maternal, very domestic, and she right now, from what I can see, is just enjoying being a mum. When I was meditating before and I asked when is she coming back, they'd said 2021, so I think we've got a little while to wait. I do think literally as we speak, because she has just been kind of being mum, taking a break, I do think as we speak she is starting to pick up the pen and paper and start beginning to write again. I think with Adele, she's scared. She doesn't know what to write about anymore. You have to remember, Adele started her career writing about heartbreak, and Adele was in a very she's in a very happy place, so I think she does struggle to know what to write for. We know that she, first of all, before she came out with 25, she wrote a whole album about motherhood and then scrapped the whole thing because she said it was boring. So she's very hard on herself and a real hard critic on herself, and so I would imagine she's gone to sit down to write a million times and has kind of critiqued herself out of it. So I'm interested to see what the cards kind of represent for Adele and where she is at the moment. I just see her really focused on motherhood, and what I also saw was I don't know if she's pregnant or if she's trying to have a second baby, and if she is pregnant and trying to have a second baby, I do think it will be a girl, because at the core of her reading is Diana, which is focused intention. So she's got her mind set on something, and at the moment I feel like it's not her music. I feel like her music is a side to something, so I feel like she could really be focusing on trying for a second baby. We've got Master Jesus, forgiveness. I did pick up on some father healing. We know that Adele doesn't have a great relationship with her dad. I feel like that's something that's going on in her personal life. She got supreme protection, that's reverse. She has a very tight-knit group around her anyway, of people, of friends. She's very, that's another Taurus thing, of being very cautious about who you surround yourself with and who you keep in your circle, and I feel like at the moment that's enhanced. She's really closing down on who is around her. I feel like she will be pregnant because above that card we have expect miracles, so I feel like we won't hear about it because, as we know, Adele is intensely private, but we have expect miracles and trusting heaven, so I feel like that is inevitable. Like, she will be pregnant. And then we've got Earth Connection and Open Communication, Gaia. I see Adele moving around the globe. I don't know where she's situated at the moment, if she's in London or if she's in LA. Obviously, as standard, I see her travelling quite a bit, so I don't know if she's moving in between the two and she doesn't know where she wants to stay at the moment, but I do kind of feel that. And Open Communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. I feel like if she has sat down to write music, it has been a struggle. the general feel around her right now is that she's very, very content in her life and where she is and what she's doing, you know, bringing up her child, being a wife, being a stay-at-home mum. Adele wants normality. Adele loves music. Adele is one of those people that loves music and loves what she does and loves her career and wants to do that without, you know, she doesn't have perfumes and she doesn't have a fashion line. She doesn't have all these things. She just makes music. She just stands and sings and makes music, and that's what it's all about. And she wants to have the normality. She wants to be a normal mum. She wants to take her kid to the park, all those normal things. And so I think she's just enjoying that at the moment and not in any kind of rush to come back, because I actually think she's scared. I think Adele thinks, how can I top 25? You know, when 25 came out, we hadn't heard from Adele in such a long time and it was such a craze. I went to the tour, I saw the concert, it was amazing. And I think there's a fear of, which I think she will talk to someone about, probably like a manager or a friend or someone, and say, I'm scared that, you know, when will it end? When will I retire? When, you know, when will enough be enough? When is it going to be good enough? I feel like we'll get at least 2 more albums from Adele before she does call it a day. I don't think Adele's going to be one of these people that's performing into her late ages. We'll probably see like standard, you know, like legendary performances of her when she comes out to honour other people or do like special occasion performances. But I feel like we've got 2 more albums from her and that's about it. She said she believes in trilogies, so maybe 3 albums if we're lucky, but I really don't think so. I think the max we're going to get is 2. I think the next album will do very, 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 very well. I think it may even be her best album, the next album. And then I feel like the album after that will be the Goodbye album. I think we'll have at least 2 more spanning over 6 to 7 years, which will take Adele up to her, what, her 40s? And then I think that's it. I think she'll be done. Honestly, I don't think, she's not built for the fame. You know, she loves music and she loves making music, but she wasn't built for the fame of it all, and she doesn't like the invasion of the privacy, as Cardi would put it. She doesn't like the invasion of the privacy. Her husband's making big movements though. I know her husband has a lot of money anyway, but I can see him investing in new products. They don't talk about business at home anyway, I can tell. I feel like it's a forbidden topic. Blew me away by Adele. I know she's got a home in Hampstead, and sorry, they just flew over because they're saying to me Hampstead, 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 and I know she's got a home there, so they're saying that to me. Wish I could lay down beside you. Oh god, the cards are flying out. She's got a lot going on. Like, for a stay-at-home mum, she's got a lot going on. Obviously, she's not your standard stay-at-home mum. If you are an Adele fan, hit... Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god, okay. She's got a lot of male energy around her. I did feel that. I did feel that she's got a lot of male energy around her. If you are an Adele fan, leave below your favourite Adele song, because I'm, like I said, big Adele fan. Oh, can I not speak? Big Adele fan. So I'd be interested to hear what everyone's favourite Adele song is. My god, she's got some really strong wow, look at that. She's got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. She's got the Emperor. She's got a lot of strong cards around. My god. Okay, this is really, really interesting because I feel like this really sums up where Adele is. So the Four of Swords talks about recovery. It talks about healing and coming over a really intense period of pressure and activity. This for me was Adele after she finished the 25 tour. I don't think we realised the true like effect that that tour had on her. Adele she is an extrovert, but she has very introverted ways, and that tour took a lot out of her. It took a lot out of her, to the point where I feel like after that tour she thought that this was the last album. She's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I really feel like there was a lot of tears. There were nights when she did not want to get on that stage and do it, when she was tired, when she just wanted to be at home with her child. But she did it for her fans. The King of Wands for me represents Simon. Simon is Adele's husband. Basically, the King of Wands is an honourate, compassionate man. He brings calm and integrity. He's wise and unassuming. He's loved by everyone around him, his family and his friends. Very charismatic. You know, it's a positive figure, and I feel like he literally, him and Adele's mum, who I feel like the Queen of Cups stands for, because I feel like the Queen of Cups in this reading represents someone who's quite hippie-ish, quite go with the flow, quite artsy. That represents Adele's mum. I feel like Simon and Adele's mum held her down in that situation. Like, she could not have done it without them. She just couldn't have done it without them. There's no physical way. But I don't think we realise the true extent of what that tour did to her mentally. She was exhausted, and after it she was just left confused. The Seven of Cups talks about confusion. She was left confused. She just thought, is this what I've, you know, is this what I've signed up for? Even though she's been in the game for a long time, she was like, I can't do this again. And I do not think we will see her do a tour of that extent ever again. I feel like on the next album she'll do very small small tours, like she did. I went to one of her tours in the O2, and I also went to the World Tour, but I feel like she will just do literally probably the UK, maybe a few European countries. She's going to do a very small tour next time, because she really, honestly, she couldn't keep up with the demand. It was just too much on her spirit. It was just way too much on her spirit. It was just a lot for her to kind of deal with and cope with, and it really left her feeling defeated. Five of Swords, sorry, talks about defeat. She just was like, I'm done for a while. So that was that, and that's, you know, I don't feel like I feel like actually initially when she released 25, I feel like she wanted the next album to be not quick after, but at least maybe like 1 or 2 years after. I don't know how long we've been waiting since 25. I can't remember when 25 was released. Let me just Google it, because I feel like it was quite a while ago. Wow, so 25 was released at the end of 2015. I really didn't feel like it was that long ago. That's insane. So I feel like she thought the next album, I need to actually just grasp the fact that it was that long ago, because it really doesn't feel that long ago. But anyway, I feel like she thought the next album would be out by like 2017, 2018. But even she underestimated how much that tour took out of her. Like, it really, she'll talk about it when she comes back, how exhausted it made her. And she will talk about it. The Queen of Swords is Adele herself. Talks about someone who's very intelligent, someone who's eloquent, someone who's very loyal, someone who's effortlessly charming, as we know she is. She'll protect, and you know, she's a very fierce, protective lioness, and that's who she is. And that's just representing her as a card. I feel like the Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles talk about certain situations that surround her. The Page of Wands is cautious and progress. Sorry, cautious in progress. So this is her. Like I said in the beginning, she's very cautious about coming back, because she just doesn't know if it's going to completely knock it out of her again, and whether she's got it in her to do it. She's very worried about it, and she's wanted to come back a few times. But it's never felt like the right time. Adele works a lot on her intuition, a lot on her what feels right, on her gut feeling. She will not do anything if it doesn't feel right in her psyche. She's not spiritual. I don't think she's a very spiritual person, but she is very intuitive. So if something doesn't feel right, if someone doesn't feel right, she won't be around them. She won't do it if it's a situation. Like, she will only do what feels right, and you know, she's being very cautious into making more music. I feel like she has sat down to write. That's as far as she's got with anything. She's picked up a pen and paper a few times and then put it down and got a bit frustrated with herself and been like, no, not yet. And you know, she'll keep coming back to it until the time's right. Again, Page of Pentacles is good news about money. I feel like that's the next album. Like I said, I feel like the next album will be the most successful Adele album. You heard it here first. If the next album comes out and it is marked as the most successful Adele album, you come back here and you hit a thumbs up and you tell me I was right. Page of Pentacles, it's about money, good news in money, new projects that are being favoured. The fourth Adele album, the next Adele album, is going to be the biggest selling Adele album in her history. It's going to be the best selling, and she's going to make a lot of money from it, and not even tour as much as she did. So there is another album coming indefinitely, and it is definitely going to be the most successful. It's going to be the most successful. Yeah, so the Emperor is about action, it's about guidance. She's seeking guidance at the moment because, like I said, she's thinking about it. She's thinking about the return. Again, I think we were at least 2 years off her return, but she's thinking about it, she's in talks about it, she's seeking the guidance, she's seeking the help. You know, she is thinking about how she's going to do it. She's, you know, she's just asking for the support, and she's seeking it from a man. I don't know whether this is talk she's having with her husband about the practicalities of, you know, releasing another album and how she's going to do it. But I feel like the talks as we speak, they're very fresh. So if she has spoken to anyone, it's very recent. There's been 1 or 2 talks, and then it will start to roll, and it's going to be at least a 1 to 2 year project. So we're going to be waiting a little while, but great news. That's a good reading. She's all good. We will be getting new music. It's just not going to be anytime soon. And it's going to be a really successful album. I'm really excited. I actually feel like the next album, it will obviously still have the Adele sound, but it will be, I feel like there might be like different kind of rhythms on there that we haven't heard her do before, which is really exciting. She's going to really experiment with this album, and it's going to be super successful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed reading for Adele. Her energy and everything is just super light and chill and happy, and that's really lovely. Always lovely to read for a happy spirit. So thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to follow me on Instagram to be involved in my content and have a say in who I read for next. Comment down below anyone you'd like me to read for as well, and what you thought of this reading. Hit a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye lovelies!